Morning, Brett. Are you online?
Good morning, everyone. How are you? Is that
Yeah, I'm
Angela?
all good. Yes, it's Angela.
How are you, Angela? You good?
I'm all good, thank you. I'm going to make you host, and then you can at least just test your screen.
No worries.
There you go, should be host now.
That one. So just tell me if you can see.
Hasn't come through just as yet. I'll let you know once it comes through.
No worries. Can you see it loading?
No, have you gone onto the share screen? Because I don't see it coming up.
I have, yeah. Let me try again.
Okay.
Sure.
There we go. I can see. There we go. I can see it now. Perfect.
Amazing.
Okay. So we're still early, so we will wait while everybody logs on, and then I'll come back to you just now, Brett.
No problem.
Perfect. Thanks. Okay, good morning, everybody. There's still a few people logging on, but I'm going to hand over to Brett, who can do an introduction from Radisson Hotel Groups, and while they log on, and then you can start. Thanks, Brett.
Amazing. Firstly, Angela, thank you so much for inviting us. And secondly, for anybody living in Johannesburg and KwaZulu-Natal, we hope you're all safe and staying at home. So I'm going to take you through a pretty generic area presentation of our portfolio within South Africa. If I can just get somebody to just give me a heads up, yes, you can hear me okay?
Yes, it's all good. Thanks, Brett.
Perfect. Amazing. So just to go through, okay, my side.
You might just have to just go out and go in again. Sometimes it does that.
No worries.
Just share and share again.
Okay. Oh, there we go.
There we go. It's working now. Thank you.
There we go. Perfect. Sorry about that. I think we've all done enough of these online meetings to know that they don't always go as planned. So what you're looking at the moment is basically the Radisson Hotel Group's brand portfolio, okay? The main brands that you will find in South Africa would be our upper mid-scale, which is the Park Inn by Radisson. The Radisson Red, which is one of our newest brands to land on the continent. As of the beginning of next month, we will have two, which is the Radisson Red V&A Waterfront, as well as the Radisson Red in Rosebank. Then you've got the Radisson Hotel, okay? The one that we have is the Radisson Hotel and Convention Center, which is located at the OR Tambo Airport. And it's about 8 kilometers from the main terminal building. So it's not necessarily on the airport grounds, but it's about a 5-minute drive, and the hotel does have complimentary shuttle to and from the airport, but I'll take you through that hotel more in depth in just a little while. And then, as most of you know, the Radisson Blue brand, which was actually the very first brand to land on the African continent, and the very first hotel being the Radisson Blue Hotel Waterfront. The Radisson Collection portfolio and the Radisson Individual, which is not listed on here, are the two newest, okay? And they're more your 6-star plus brands, which you will mostly find in the Scandic and EU regions as well. In terms of the South African, this is the hotels that we have currently in operation, which is the Radisson Blue Hotel Waterfront, the Radisson Blue Residence, Radisson Red, Park Inn Cape Town Foreshore, and the Park Inn Newlands. Johannesburg, you'll find the Radisson Blue Hotel Sandton, as well as the Radisson Blue Hotel Gautrain. Both of these hotels are basically a kilometer apart from each other, but their brand IDs are pretty specific, which you will see in just a little while. And then the Radisson Hotel and Convention Center, RT, just like I mentioned before, and the Radisson Blue Port Elizabeth. In terms of our under development product is the Radisson Blue Hotel Durban and Mhlanga, which are hopefully opening in Q4 2022. And then the Radisson Hoedspruit, which is going to open up in Q1 2023. And like I mentioned, the Radisson Red Rosebank, which will open up in August. Throughout the initial lockdown, we kept about 90% of our hotel portfolio open. Okay, the hotels that we managed to, we needed to close was the Radisson Blue Love and Dom, which is in Sea Point, as well as the Park in Sandton, which is also currently closed. At the moment, we don't have any updated opening dates for these hotels. I don't see them opening up anytime soon. We've managed to migrate all of our bookings from Park in Sandton to the Radisson Blue Gautrain. So we've done, I think, all of it. For whatever reason, if we've missed a booking here or there, just flag that with me, and then we'll make sure that that gets moved across to the Radisson Blue Gautrain at the rate that was booked at the Park in Sandton. And same goes for Radisson Blue Love and Dom and Sea Point in Cape Town. We migrated all of those bookings across to the Radisson Blue Hotel and Residence. Just in terms of the growing focus on the African continent, these numbers are probably a little bit behind versus the updated figures, but as it stands, it's about 83 hotels in 30 different countries with 17,500 rooms, 45 hotels with 9,900 rooms in operation, and 38 hotels with 7,700 rooms under development. The rooms under development currently are about 12,000 rooms, and we've got about 62 hotels in operation across the 30 countries. In terms of the actual rooms inventory, I don't have that figure as yet, but I'm more than happy to give it to you if you are interested. We're going to kick it off with the Radisson Blue Hotel Waterfront, which most of you probably know by now. The hotel's got 177 rooms in total. And the way the hotel was designed, if you have a look at the inside, is the inside of a cruise liner. Because it's located so close to the water's edge, there's not a road, there's not a parking lot separating the hotel from the ocean. It's just basically the F&D outlet, Tobago's, which I'm going to see if I can find a pointer. If somebody can tell me where I can find that on the control panel. If not, it's not a problem. But I think I found it. There's a pointer. There we go. So this area over here is the Tobago's restaurant, which is the main F&D outlet within the hotel. Okay, as you can see on the water's edge, all your front-facing rooms over here are your premium ocean facing, previously known as business class. But as you know, it wasn't only limited to our corporate sector. The leisure guys love it just as much. And this is our highest demand room type within the hotel. Everything on the back side of the hotel facing the Cape Town Stadium and Lions Head, Table Mountain views, are our standard entry level. And everything on the side are what we call our superior rooms, which is basically a standard room with an ocean facing and a small private balcony. And those you'll find on either side. Everything in the middle of the hotel, we have 11 two-bedroom suites. So out of the 177 rooms in total, 86 are standard rooms, 71 are your premium ocean facing. You've got 9 superior on either side and 11 two-bedroom suites. Okay, the hotel is located within the V&A waterfront area. We do have complimentary shuttles that run from the hotel to the waterfront every hour on the hour between 9 o'clock in the morning and currently 7 o'clock at night. And they've also got a full concierge service as well. They've also got the Omani Spa, which is located across most of our hotel brands within South Africa. And there you'll find saunas, steam rooms, treatment pools, and treatment rooms. The sauna rooms and the vitality pool located in the spa is complimentary for all in-house guests. The only thing that the guests will pay for is actual treatments such as mani-pedis, anything in the hair salon, as well as body treatments such as massage. The Radisson Blue Hotel and Residence, which is our third newest opening within Cape Town. Okay, it's got 214 rooms, including our business class rooms, and it's also got 3 F&D outlets. It's located in Riebeek Street. Okay, so it's a main feeder onto the N2 towards Cape Town International Airport. You're looking at about a 25-minute drive, depending on traffic. What I like about this hotel specifically is the size of the room inventory. Okay, so besides having 214 rooms, the standard entry level size, you're looking at about 27 to 32 meters squared, which is a very healthy size. Obviously, all privatized bathrooms, which include a walk-in shower, dual vanity, and it's actually got windows overlooking the city skyliners with blinders, of course. Okay. In terms of your meeting spaces, the 7 multi-purpose meeting spaces, anything from 37 meters squared to 107 meters squared, accommodating up to 80 guests. Now, the 80 guests is without COVID protocol. Obviously, the numbers are going to be slightly reduced. Okay. In terms of the F&D outlets, you've got the Stratus room, which is the all-day dining restaurant, the Ghibli bar, pool and terrace, which is this top image over here. You can't really see, but on the outside, there's a rim flow pool. Okay, and that's on the 3rd level of the hotel. And when you stay in the hotel, it's almost like that Manhattan-style New York living. There's beautiful skyscrapers all around, and it really gives a nice feel in terms of what the Cape Town city center has to offer as well. Walking distance to some really nice restaurants, really close to Bree Street and Long Street. As we all know, safe to walk around in the day. At nighttime, we urge guests to either call an Uber or take one of the transfer services, either to the V&A waterfront, which the hotel offers, again, between 9 o'clock in the morning and 7 o'clock at night. Otherwise, there's plenty restaurants within the hotel that they can choose from as well. So in terms of your room types within this hotel, you've got standard, okay, you've got business class. We've also got 1-bedroom and 2-bedroom self-catering suites, which are very popular amongst your long stay guests, as well as 6 penthouse suites. Angela, what I'll do is after this presentation, I'm just going to send you all of the fact sheets as well, which will give a bit more in-depth and also provide a bit more imagery in terms of the different room types.
Thank you.
The Radisson Red Hotel, located in the V&A waterfront, Silo 6, Silo Square, is literally in the heart of the waterfront area, okay? For those of you who know where the Zeitz-Marker Museum is, it's right across the way from there. What's nice about this hotel in terms of moving around the city, just outside the Zeitz-Marker or outside the Radisson Red Hotel, you get the hop on, hop off Red City sightseeing bus. And on the reverse side of the hotel, you'll get the My City bus. So you don't necessarily have to be a self-drive. You can just catch a transfer from the airport to the hotel. And then from the hotel, you'll find it pretty easy to get your way in and around Cape Town as well, besides direct access to the V&A waterfront. With 252 rooms, four different room types. You've got your studio, which is your entry level, which is your inward facing room type, okay? And then your studio mountain, which is your mountain facing. The only difference between your studio and your studio mountain is the view. The size, the look, the feel of the room is all exactly the same. Then we've got 2 per floor, so 8 in total family suites, which is basically a king bed and 2 built-in bunk beds. The bunk beds are actual beds. They can sleep 18 and under, which is quite a nice age range for a family room. And each bunk bed comes with its own built-in 33-inch smart TV with Bluetooth headsets. So the kids can watch what they want to watch while mom and dad still get to watch on the 55-inch smart TV. So all of the rooms are equipped with 55-inch smart TVs, also equipped with Apple Play and Chromecast. So you can cast from your mobile device pretty easily to your TV if the weather's not so great and they just want to catch up on some series. Red Roof is where you'll find the Red Roof Bar and View Deck, which overlooks Table Mountain, Cape Town Stadium, and the V&A waterfront. And Red Roof, you'll also find a full bar service, which is in the form of an old military truck, which was revamped. And then you've got Wee Bar and Kitchen downstairs, which is the restaurant's main F&D area, which serves all-day breakfast, lunch, and dinner. All the hotels operate 24-hour room service as well. The hotel is pet friendly, so any fluffies and furries and meowies that are 10 kilograms and under can come. The pet policy is basically all pets to be kept on leash in all public areas. And the way we work our room inventory is we've got about 6 dedicated pet friendly rooms, so we don't just miss and match as we go. We actually have the rooms that are decked out to be pet friendly. And it's also of the understanding that some people are not so pet friendly in terms of allergies specifically, so we want to make sure that we can contain that as much as possible. The Park Inn by Radisson Foreshore Cape Town, okay, was the very first Park Inn brand to be located within South Africa. It's a smallish inventory. It's got about 120 guest rooms, okay, overlooking the foreshore area. Harold's Bar and Terrace, which is located on the 11th floor, has honestly some spectacular views. They've got a mini splash pool as well with sun lounges, which guests can make use of during their stay, as well as a pretty extensive and fully equipped fitness center, which is located on the first level within the hotel. Again, complimentary for all guests. You're going to have about 4 different room types. In terms of your family sharing, so anything 3 adults and more, we'll go to our premium suites, which is a separate 1 bedroom, and then a double sleeper couch, which is located in the living area. Anything else outside of that, you're going to have your king bed. We can twin up to about 62 rooms within this hotel. So for any groups and series, it's quite a nice option for your mid-market programs as well. Anything for your superior market programs, we always try and push either towards the Radisson Blu Residence or the Radisson Red or Radisson Blu Waterfront. In terms of your meeting spaces, they've got 3 meeting spaces, which is including a 12-seater to 16-seater boardroom, and then they've got a expansive double venue located on the 11th floor, which can break out into 2 separate venues or 1 by 1. The Park Inn by Radisson Newlands, which is located in the southern suburbs, or Nature's Valley, as we like to call it here in Cape Town. Quite a nice thing to note about this particular product is it's 70% owned by Deaf SA. So 62% of our staff contingent at the hotel is deaf. Okay, the hotel has beautifully equipped the menus and all the signage around the hotel to not only be deaf friendly, but also Braille, okay? And then the menus also have quite nice instructions in terms of if you would like to engage with the staff in terms of sign language, They actually show you how to do that at all the restaurants and within your rooms as well. But the staff are very good at equipping and serving everyday guests as per usual, and then as in all our other hotels as well. Fully equipped gym, which is complimentary for all in-house guests, and living room, all day dining, restaurants and bar, large outdoor terrace, and there is a pool area as well, which is again complimentary full access, and that's only going to be for in-house guests. It's located in, it's about a 20-minute drive to 15-minute drive to Cape Town city center. There is a shuttle, same timings as I mentioned before, and it's literally a 3 to 5 minute walk to Cavendish Square, which is the southern suburbs, one of their biggest shopping centers as well. The Radisson Blu Port Elizabeth, which has an inventory of about 173 guest bedrooms. The beautiful thing to mention about this hotel is every single room within this hotel is ocean facing, okay? So all your guest room inventory is all going to be front side of the hotel, and all your meeting spaces are on the reverse side of the hotel. Main restaurant, which is Tabu Grill Bar and Lounge, which is located on the second level over here, and you can just see the swimming pool. Okay. In terms of meeting spaces, again, 8 multifunctional rooms and a ballroom, which can basically be divided into 3 separate meeting spaces. And pre-COVID, we could do about 180. We've managed to get this down to 90 at current. And obviously with the new regulations, it will be 50. The Radisson Blu Hotel Sandton, which is basically our Grand Queen. So this was the first Radisson Blu to be located in Sandton. It's 302 guest bedrooms as well as penthouse suites. Quite a fun point is that sadly when Nelson Mandela passed away, Barack and Michelle Obama came down for the memorial service, and this is the hotel that they stayed in. They spent about $6 million just to change the hotel up in terms of safety and security. And yeah, we haven't basically reverted back, so everything stays exactly as is. They've also got a spa, which is the Armani Spa, okay, which is located on the 6th level. And again, for any sauna, steam rooms, gym, fitness center, that's complimentary for all in-house guests. The gym is actually a Planet Fitness. It's about 3 stories, including an Olympic-sized swimming pool. To any of your guests that are fitness freaks that would like to still carry on working out during their staycations or vacations, they have full access. And any body treatments, again, they'll just book and pay for as they use them. Vivace Restaurant, Bar and Lounge, which is the main restaurant within the hotel. And then they've also got a pool deck bar service with a tapas menu, which is located on the 26th level of the hotel. The Radisson Blu Gautrain, which is 55 steps from the actual Gautrain station. So again, you know, flying into Oratambo, you don't have to be a self-drive, just buy a ticket, go to the Sandton station, and you can take 55 steps across to the hotel. This image here particularly was taken standing in front of the Gautrain station. If for any later arrivals, what we do is we actually offer guests a walkover service. So as long as we have your flight times and mobile numbers, the concierge guys will stay in touch with the guests, and they will make sure that they can meet them as they come out the escalators, and they'll walk them across with a trolley depending on the amount of luggage that they have. Also, gym and outdoor swimming pool and a complimentary shuttle to Sandton City Shopping Center, or a 5-kilometer radius in and around Sandton. In terms of your meeting spaces, we've got now 5 meeting spaces. We're just busy updating our fact sheets, and we will send those through to you guys as soon as they come in. And in terms of the difference between the Radisson Blu Sandton and the Radisson Blu Gautrain, the Radisson Blu Sandton is more your glamorous product. So it's very, you know, you arrive to check in on the 13th level, and they've got this massive atrium that goes up. And it's very classical and very chic, where the minute you come to the Radisson Blu Gautrain, this is normally the hotel that I prefer to stay in whenever I used to go to Johannesburg for sales trips. It's a bit more funky, it's a bit more colorful, and a lot more vibey in terms of its nightlife as well. So a lot of your corporate market will go there for after work drinks, wait for the traffic to die down, and they've got quite a nice entertainment lineup as well. For any of your older demographic, you know, the Radisson Blu Sandton is always a beautiful choice just because of the nature of the hotel. And it really gives you that kind of echelon experience. One of our newest openings, pending the opening of Radisson Red Rosebank, which is the Radisson Hotel and Convention Center, Ora Tambo. Chris Chibaduki stayed with us about 3 times, always raves about it. It's really a fantastic leisure product. So although it's a convention center, the convention center is not attached to the actual hotel. It's just across the way. So you never feel like you're staying at the ICC necessarily. They've got a massive swimming pool as well as a spa. The room sizes are beautifully sized, between 27 to 35 meters squared on an entry level. And they go all the way up to the presidential suites, which is about 180 meters squared as well. So it's located on an exclusive private property in Bredal, just 10 kilometers from Johannesburg Airport. We've actually done a measurement, like I said, it is 8 kilometers. And we do have a complimentary shuttle to and from the main terminal building. For anybody requesting pickups or transfers from the hotel to the airport, we just need to get the flying times prior to the guest arrival or during the guest stay so we can schedule the transfers accordingly. Besides that, the shuttle will run every hour on the hour between 9 o'clock in the morning and 10 o'clock at night. So we do have special permits for the drivers to go and collect and drop off during that time frame. Anything outside of that, again, just flag it with the hotel so they can make sure that there is a collection taking place for your guests flying in. There is a very extensive fact sheet for this hotel, so what I'll do is, again, I'll send everything through. The Radisson Red Rosebank, which was supposed to be opening in July, it's been pushed through to the beginning of August. We're still waiting for the actual fact sheets. Now, I'm not sure those of you that have seen the Radisson Red V&A waterfront in Cape Town, this is what they're calling the new generation red. It's more geared towards not necessarily the corporate market, but it just adds more of a slick and chic feel. For those of you that would have driven past it, you would have seen the facade and the outscapes of the building. And then the way they designed the hotel is a bit more intimate in terms of the design of the interior and the foyer space overflowing into the restaurants. Meeting spaces as well. They're going to have about 3 meeting spaces. Maximum capacity per meeting space, you're looking at about 60 to 70 packs. And then the rooftop bar, which is going to be a massive hit for locals. We can do about a capacity of 120 packs, and that would be including service staff, okay, on the top floor with sun lounges and some pretty spectacular views. We're hoping to get the actual imagery down in the next week and a half. They are busy being edited as we speak. So as soon as that comes through, I'll drop an image bank link and you guys can have a look at it. In terms of the rooms, I personally love the artwork that they placed on the back side of the beds, and these change room to room. So it isn't basically a cookie cutter approach to the rooms inventory. Every single room will have their own look and feel. The rooms are completely privatized, no bathtubs, just walk-in showers with a single vanity. And then you've got ranges from corner suites to family suites to standard and business class. The only difference between your standard and your business class in these rooms are going to be that the business class come with fully stocked complimentary minibars and the standard rooms not. But the sizes are, again, very, very healthy and very ergonomic in the way they designed the hotels. Same as the Radisson Red V&A waterfront, all Instagram styled windows in terms of its dimension. And you've got a drop down curtain. And you've also got full blackout drop-down blinds, which are automated with a button that you will find just at the bottom on the right-hand side of the window panels as well. Same as the Radisson Red V&A waterfront, all of your 55-inch smart TVs are going to be equipped with Apple TV and Chromecast. I'll send this through to you, but this is just a really nice breakdown in terms of your product and your inventory and ballrooms and meeting spaces. So it's quite nice. In terms of the Radisson Hotel safety protocol, which we've been implementing since the first get-go of the coronavirus or COVID-19, all of the hotels that we have are certified by SGS, which is to European standard and internationally recognized. We've got a commercial brochure, which hopefully you guys will all have on file. And this is something that you can just send to your guests for them to see what the hotels are doing to not only keep them safe, but also the staff, which includes a 20-step protocol, not only for check-in, check-out, but in terms of how we clean the rooms, the signage that we leave outside the rooms to make sure that you can see that it has been cleaned in accordance with COVID-19 protocols and SGS. And it's just, obviously booker confidence is paramount at this stage. So we just want to make sure that it's communicated well across all platforms in terms of what the hotels are doing. Radisson rewards for bookers. So we do a Radisson rewards number per company, okay? We are looking to launch individual programs where actual bookers can start earning points for themselves that will fall outside and with the actual company profile. And then basically think of it as eBucks is the easiest way that I can describe it, because that's what I use. And then the more points you use, you can turn that into points that you can put towards any stay. And depending on the amount of points that you have, you can either use it for your full duration or to subsidize a rate. And this isn't only for the South African portfolio. You can use these points internationally as well. This is my contact details, which is brett.delpit@radissonhotels.com. I am the key account director looking after all leisure for all of the hotels. I do have the capability to connect you with all of our African hotels as well. So if ever you're needing for something in Lagos or Maputo, Mozambique, then just give me a shout and I can connect you to the correct hotels. All right. So Angela, what I'm going to do is I'm going to send you the presentation again, and also all the fact sheets that come through with all of the newer opening hotels.
Stunning. Thank you, Brett. It's a lovely version of properties for the South African market. Does anybody have any questions, something that Brett possibly didn't touch on that anybody would like to ask? No. Looks like you seem to touch on it all. I think you've covered it all, Brett.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Please take note of my email address. What I do ask, especially for the last year and a half, even if it's an FIT booking, if you guys are emailing a hotel, please just copy me in. That's to ensure that you're getting the response in a timeliest manner, and also if there's anything that the teams may not be able to touch on, then I can always jump in and just make sure that you guys are taken care of. But massive thanks to all the Thompson's business units, and obviously, the Cullinan Holdings as a whole. You guys have been one of our biggest supporters during the last few months and last year as well. So massive thanks. We know that the more hotels that are starting to open now, it's becoming a bit hectic in terms of the volume of business coming in. So every room night does count. So yeah, honestly, from me and the rest of the team, thanks so much for all the support that we've seen coming in.
Thanks to all our agents for supporting us, that we can support Radisson. So thank you, everyone. And thank you, Brett. That was a great presentation. And stay warm, stay safe, stay at home. And I will see you next Tuesday. Thanks, Brett.
No worries. Thanks so much, everyone. I will stay on the line until everybody leaves. So if anybody does have any last minute questions, I'll be around until everybody leaves.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too. Cheers, everyone. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Rainier, are you still on the call?